Hej wszystkim, witam was w drugim odcinku z Hogwarts Legacy. Nie mogłam się doczekać po prostu nagrania drugiej części, chociaż nagrywam 2 odcinki jednego dnia, ale ten wleci dopiero po tym, jak ten pierwszy wleci, bo ten pierwszy się właśnie przesyła, ale ja się nie mogę doczekać, po prostu nie mogę czekać tak długo, żeby grać w to, bo to jest super gra I co? I właśnie zaczynamy, nie?
In light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind.
Dobrze.
Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
Niedobrze.
Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams.
To bardzo
They will
niedobrze.
determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Albo i dobrze, będę kujonką.
Here you are.
Co to? Boże święty, co to jest? Ma stoi tak przerażona, a ona takie... ale co? O co ci chodzi?
It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Aha. Spoko.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Okej.
This way.
A jak to się włącza? Mogę tak? Nie. Chyba, że nie mogę
The
jeszcze.
guide will give you
Chyba nie
opportunities
mogę.
to practice your magic and educate yourself
Ale
about
to jest zajebiste.
law.
Revelio.
Revelio. O! Czekaj, babo. Aha. Nieważne, ja tylko se patrzę.
Lumos.
O, od razu jaśniej. W ogóle co, my na strychu jesteśmy? Chyba tak.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
Ona jest skąd? Bo tam chyba był ten...
Why don't you cast
Jezus.
Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide can provide?
Się patrzy na mnie dziwnie. O! Co? Po piersie? No dobrze, po piersie stworzone, by uczcić dom Ravenclaw. Znajduje się... Aha. Właśnie, tutaj pojawiają się twoje... Aha. Wyzwania... Au! Dostałam powiadomienie, przepraszam. Wyzwania przewodnika są jedyną możliwością zdobywania punktów doświadczenia PD. Otwórz przewodnik. Aha, czyli to po prostu tędy. O! O Jezu! No, że szkurna mnie zaraz coś... Przepraszam. Oto twój czarodziejski poziom PD. Zdobyte w wyzwaniach zwiększają twój poziom i moc. Okej. Wyzwania. Co? Każde wyzwanie ma poziomy. Za każdy ukończony poziom zostają odblokowane nagrody specjalne od wyglądów aż po istotne modyfikacje. Nagrody odbiera się z menu wyzwań. Zaglądaj tam często, by odbierać odblokowane nagrody. Okej. Ale nie wychodzi mi z tego, ja chcę to zobaczyć. Ustawienia, kolekcje. Mogę to po prostu przewinąć. O Jezu, ile tego jest. Ok, kolekcje, inwentarz. Wyposażenie. O! O! Patrz to! Aha, ja nic więcej nie... Nie, zostaw mi tą szatę. Ale się mogę przebrać. Tak, w piżamie będę chodzić. A, najlepiej. A mam jakiś szalik? Mogę zmienić jakoś kolor? Nie. Okej, tutaj mam te, a mam... No chyba was coś teraz boli. Tutaj mamy te okularki, to nie, akcesoria, to też nie, dobra. Nie mam tu nic. Mapa. Mapa Hogwartu! O mój Boże, jakie to jest piękne, jakie to jest piękne. Jakie to jest... Jezu, to jest świetne. Czekaj, bo tam coś było, poczekaj. Misje. Aha, i tu są te zadania, tak? Witaj w Hogwarcie. No to jest to, dobra. Na spokojnie, lecimy.
Clever, isn't
A to
it?
zniknie?
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that.
O, zniknęło.
Inside and outside of the castle.
No chyba cię coś teraz boli.
You've been practicing.
Ja mam tam zejść na sam dół?
You can get almost
No,
anywhere
trochę
in
będzie
the
mi
castle
ścinać.
quickly
Tak
from
patrzę.
Central Hall.
No nic na to nie poradzę, no przepraszam. Jeszcze jakieś zapisywanie to też. Dobra, już nie gadam.
Heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Revelio.
That should
Aha.
be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls.
Albo i w szkole.
Mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Dobra, nie chcę mi się z tą gadać, chcę zwiedzać!
To absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn.
A mi to nie przeszkadza, proszę panią. Ja w Hogwarcie to ja normalnie jak w domu. Ja mogę się tam
You'll
uczyć
be up
ile
to
tylko
speed in no
wlezie.
time. Judging
tylko
by
tak
your
się w
adept
szkole
use
uczyło.
of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Niech będzie.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details.
No i chyba źle właśnie dałam.
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today, and remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Jej! No czemu?
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Yes, sir. but I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable...
Momentami, jak moja postać mówi, to w ogóle brzmi jakby robot gadał. Tak momentami. Ale to nieważne
an
już.
exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Może się śledzić dostępna misja. Okej. O mój Boże! Dobra. Idziemy na to. Śledź misję.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own
Yay!
work. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information
No
about
dobra,
our
no przestań
mysterious
mówić, jak
locket.
chcę zwiedzać
Now,
Hogwart.
focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able
O mój Boże. Jej, w końcu przestał ględzić. Revelio. O! Mam to. Aha, bo to się normalnie otwiera, dobra, nieważne. Okej, mamy to.
Need I remind you that you are studying at Hogwarts and not things? You'll never
Gdzieś
become an
tu.
aura at this rate. Out of your butterbeer and into a wizarding
Albo na górze?
Merlin
No przestań się drzeć.
Revelio.
Tu. No, grafika nie powala. No, ale no nie moja wina. Przynajmniej nie ścina, no. To co? Pierwsza lekcja. No ale jak mi to tak będzie ścinać, no to...
Is that all you've got? Bombard!
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Ała, moje ucho.
A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned. starting with something small.
Okej. To lecimy z Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Mamy to! Jezus! Jeszcze raz dostanę jakieś powiadomienie, to oszaleję. Ja to będę po prostu przecinać, jak będzie. Się opiera o stół. No i czemu ja pierwsza? No dobra, dawaj. Lecimy z tym.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This
Okay.
time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, it's good. Now, well done.
Pium! Leviosa! O tak!
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
No to co, chłopczyku?
This can't be your first
Wyjazd mi stąd!
Your life duel.
Sebastian!
Only all of my students for this event.
Co, nawet nie masz...
Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
Aha, dobra. Aha, bo ja to zrobiłam już.
Bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Jakie podarywy?
I put you shot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you.
Yeah.
I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again.
Sallow to
well
był
done
który?
today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Bo już nie ogarniam.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class
Aha, to
dismissed.
był on. Aha, Sebastian!
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new
Coś czuję, że
student
się
to be so
zakumplujemy. Jesteś
deft
ze
to the
Slytherinu, mordo.
wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
No, widzisz.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then.
Ale
Whether
rzeczywiście
it's
mi to
joining a
pasuje.
secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Okej.
Sebastian, I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till
Okej.
next time.
Dzień dobry wszystkim, oto ja.
Here. Behind you.
There is an open seat here.
Gryffindor.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work.
Śmiesznie
But
gada.
I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now.
To nieźle.
My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we're in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those
Super.
textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Dobra. Mamy to.
Accio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well,
Aha, jedna lekcja, dobrze mi poszło i już gotowe, nie?
We might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Mi to pasuje.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Poczekajcie, bo źle sobie założyłam słuchawki. Teraz to ogarnęłam.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
O, poczekaj chwilę, bo ja słuchawki sobie zakładam inaczej. Dobra, jedziemy z tym. Nie może to być trudne.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and the...
Stój! Stój!
Not to worry. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you ask, "Splendid!"
Średnio bym powiedziała.
Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Żółtodziób? A, czyli ona jest
Just as
żółtodziobem.
before,
Dobra,
and Miss
spoko.
Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this.
No ty!
There we go.
Błagam! No!
Don't lose your composure.
Here we go.
Za mocno to biorę. Puść! Puść! No! Czemu mi to nie puszcza?
Watch this.
Czemu mi to nie puściło, się pytam? Czekaj. Ja mam pomysł. Puść! No widzicie to? To mi nie chce puścić!
Happens to the best of us.
Super.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Żeby co było? Aha, no chyba cię coś teraz
I think
boli.
we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Chatter, focus now.
Przepraszam,
You will
denerwuję
need
się
it.
już.
This round settles it all.
Oni się siedzą jak takie ciołki, nie? Aha! Spoko.
That is how it's done.
Moment. Nie! Coś ty A nie, dobra.
Stay focused.
Here we go.
I dobrze ci tak.
I thought I had that.
Myślałam, że się uda. Nie! A nie patrz! A jak to puścić potem?
Discouraged. Be sharp.
Jak to później puścić? Bo mi to trzyma cały czas. Czekaj. No. Jak to puścić?
Not to worry.
Jezu, za chwilę mnie coś, nie wiem, strzeli. Jak to puścić? To się łapie tego i nie mogę tego zrobić. Boże, się wkurzyłam.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
No, na pewno. Super. Świetna lekcja, wkurzyłam się.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred.
Słuchaj, jak ja się nauczę Avada Kedavra, to ci normalnie...
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate
No, chyba
your
wiesz, co ci zrobię.
confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
Nie chcę z
And
tobą
with
gadać.
Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk.
Boże!
Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted.
Ciekawe
of late.
czemu.
Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside
O
of
mój
the
Boże!
ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Zgredek.
The room,
A
Professor.
nie, sorry, smyk.
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
No.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... What was it you said?
No przestań to ciągle wypominać.
I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Boże, poczekajcie, bo mi te powiadomienia.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one.
Świetnie.
Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well.
O
with the
Boże, i
borrowed
to jest
wand,
ten.
But you'll find the magic you cast with your
Znaczy,
own
zobaczymy,
wand
czy to jest ten
to
sam.
be far superior.
Mogę ruszać.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Ła. Czekajcie, bo muszę się po uchu aż podrapać. Idziemy ze
I'd like to
Sebastianem.
go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local.
Ała.
Best to
Jeszcze się
avoid
uderzyła
and
mnie.
his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow.
Ja będę taką typową
Once
chłopczycą,
you've
nie?
finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Piwa kremowego? No to co? Idziemy od razu!
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't
I completed the assignments, Professor.
marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Okej.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your
O matko, to jest inne! Dobra, mamy to. Reparo.
Nicely
Reparo.
done. Works like a charm. That's it. Very good.
Dobra, cicho.
If you would like to practice mending something, have a
Cicho
go with
być.
that broken statue in the
Idę se
alcove
stąd.
by the water. It
Nie wiem, gdzie ja idę tu. Co? Aha, nie no. Głupia jestem. Idziemy tu. Aha, muszę na pieszo iść. Dobra, to idziemy na pieszo. Ale czekaj, bo ja chcę tylko tego. Dobra. Misja ukończona? Pokaż mi to. Misja, wyzwania, misja, tu. Dobra. Lecimy. Później to się tam odbierze, czy tam coś. Jej, 4. poziom.
Revelio.
There's something in there.
Ty, niezłe, fajne. Inwentarz, pokaż mi. Boże, nie to. A da się jakoś tego zmienić kolor? No bo to jest spoko, nie? Ale jakby ja chcę bez rękawiczek. Chyba, że tak się nie da. Czyli się nie da. Dobra, to zostaje bez rękawiczek. Lecimy dalej. Ui. O Jezus. Ale skok. Nieźle. Zaczepili się i zadowoleni, nie?
Revelio.
Dobra, mamy kotka. Czy chyba tu gdzieś? Czekaj, bo tu gdzieś pokazuje.
Revelio.
O, tu! Dobra.
Well,
Siema.
fancy meeting you here.
Czekaj! No, możemy iść.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Oczywiście, że idziemy. No to co to za pytanie? No ja cię proszę.
What's going on?
O!
Quite a sight.
To są te!
You certainly don't see that every day.
O Boże!
Absolutely.
Jakie piękne!
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in others. Weasley told me you had a list of things to get. A wand and some other bits.
Yes, dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished.
O, ma siostra.
Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
O Boże! To tu! No, dobrze, wiem. Widzę. To idziemy do Ollivandera. Na sam pierw bierzemy różdżkę. To jest tu.
Revelio.
To jakoś grafiki. Ema!
Blooming beard. Not again.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you.
Podobny jest.
Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we?
Yay!
No, not you. Yes. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try.
Dawaj mi to.
Well, go ahead, swish.
Tak jak w filmie.
How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear.
Także tego.
Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it?
Daj coś innego, coś z czarną magią.
No, not you. Perhaps. Yes.
No, co tam masz?
A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
Ale brzydka. Z drutem.
Oh, goodness.
No, także tego.
Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
No, to nieźle. Co to? Robi własną wróżczkę? Czarny orzech, włos jednorożca, zaskakujący.
How intriguing.
Jezu, to wygląda jak patyk.
Curious indeed. How intriguing.
I teraz właśnie nie wiem. Nie wiem, czy ta i czarna, czy ta i taka, czy ta. Ale chyba biorę tą. Chociaż ona wygląda jak zwykły
How
patyk.
intriguing.
Dobra, bierzemy tą. Czarny orzech. Akcja, cis, dereń, heban, bez, wiąz, cyprys, kasztan, wiśnia. Wiśnie chcę.
Curious indeed. How intriguing.
Czekaj, zamknij się. Dość elastyczne. Włókna ze smoczego rodzenia pozwalające stosować potężną magię, spójną magię, bardzo różnorodną magię. Oczywiście, że potężną
Dragon
magię.
Heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly.
No i co?
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
No i super.
Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly...
Na spokojnie,
That
dziadku.
sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come.
No i dobra, mamy różdżkę. A, krowa! Nie no, nieźle. Dobra. Moi drodzy, to by było na tyle. No, trochę ten odcinek już trwa, bo się tutaj wciągnęłam znowu. Więc no, to by było na tyle. Ja się z wami żegnam. Do usłyszenia i cześć!
Nice.